Hello, welcome to Stacey's Kitchen. Today I am going to show you how to make the most unbelievable pink and white zebra sandwich loaf. This is a great one for adults, but it's also a great one for kids. So come on everybody, let's give it a go! You don't need any electronic equipment for this recipe. It can all be done by hand. So put 500 grams of strong bread flour into a mixing bowl. And then on one side, put 7 grams of yeast. Now this does come in a sachet, so if you're doing it in a sachet, just do a 7-gram sachet of yeast and pop it onto one side. On the other side, you need 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Into that, you need 300 ml of hot water. So I'd say hand hot water. It doesn't have to be really, really hot. Hand hot water, and pour that in. And then all that's left is 1 tablespoon of olive oil. With a lovely spatula, give it all a stir so it's incorporated together. Okay, once you've stirred it as much as you can, take off the excess of your spatula, get your hand in and twist it round. What you're trying to do is get all the flour off on the sides of the bowl. There's a chance you might need a little touch more water if it's a little bit dry. This one here, I think, needs a touch more water, so I'm going to pop a little bit more water in it before I carry on. Okay, so I've got a little bit more water, add a very, very small amount. What you don't want is for the whole mixture to get gooey. That's perfect, okay. Keep twisting and turning until you take all the flour off the sides and you've got a nice ball. Okay. Then pop your loaf on the surface like that. Okay. Now it's time to do the kneading. Push it away from you, flip it over like this. You can do it any way you want. You can do it like that. You can slap it down if you want. What you want to do is just knead it a little bit. Push it away from you, flip it over. Then we're going to split it in 2. So now it's like this. Just get a knife, cut it in half. Okay. This one we'll deal with in a minute. And now with this one, just carry on kneading it until you get a smooth elastic ball. And it's becoming much silkier, much easier now. Okay. And into this one, it's time to get the magic colour out. Now, I've decided I'm going to do a pink zebra bread because, as you know, I love pink. But if you wanted to do a black zebra bread, a blue zebra bread, a purple, whatever you want, it doesn't matter, but I'm using pink. You also might decide to wear gloves for this, but I'm hardcore and I don't wear gloves. Pink in there, bit of food colouring, fold it over, and now we're going to knead it in. Be very careful if you're at home. If you have a porous surface, you really do need to put a board down. You know, I can wipe this off quite easily, but I don't think you're very happy if you totally ruin your kitchen counter with the food colouring. So just a word of warning. And we're going to knead it exactly the same as we kneaded that one until we have pink all the way through the dough. And all the way. My hands, you probably want to wear rubber gloves. This one will take a bit longer because you'll want the whole ball to be totally pink. Once the whole ball is totally pink, it's time for you to stop. Okay, that is looking good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm put that one next to that one. I'm now going to wash my hands, clean the surface, and we can carry on. Okay, now you need to get yourself a loaf pan and just give it a light spray of oil, like that. And it's time to shape your dough. You want 4 pieces of the white, and you want 4 pieces of the pink. You don't have to weigh it, you can just estimate. You don't need, if you don't have one of these scrapers, just use a knife, it's absolutely fine. And then each piece, make into a little ball by just stretching the ends and pushing them under. So stretch the ends, don't know whether you want to stretch the ends, push them under, stretch, fold under, there you go. Doesn't matter if they're not even, don't worry, it's absolutely fine. The whole point of this bread is a zebra bread, and zebras aren't even anyway. Okay, now the fun starts. You need to get your first piece and flatten it out. And you need to stretch it. Flatten and stretch, flatten and stretch. You're aiming to get it as long as the pan. Okay, that's done. Pop that there. Next, the pink. Push it down into a rectangle. It is a bit like playing with Play-Doh. Flatten and stretch. Flatten and stretch. Flatten and stretch. And then the pink one, you're going to pop on the white one. And we're going to carry on like that. The next one obviously is white again. This bread is absolutely such fun and it looks amazing. And what's even more brilliant about this bread is it's actually a sandwich loaf. So you can see what's happening. We're building a little zebra wall here. Okay, don't worry if some are shorter than others. It really doesn't matter. The irregularity is what makes this bread so cool. And we're on to our last one now. Got to be quick because it's flopping. Put that one on top. Once you've got your wall, turn it over and put it in the tin. Okay? Push it down so it goes nice and evenly all the way along. There you go, that's it, that's all you have to do. Now, I like to use a shower cap. You don't need to, you can use cling film loosely over the top, but if you use a shower cap, just pop it on there, like that. And now this needs to rest in a warm place for 1 hour. After that, you're ready to bake. This bread has now been proving for an hour. Let's have a look and see how it's got on. Wow. Look at that, pink perfection. Just love it. It's ready to bake. Let's put it in the oven now. 190 degrees or 170 degrees fan. Okay, now turn it out onto a cooling rack. We're going to leave this to cool now completely on a cooling rack and then we're going to cut into it. I can't wait. The bread is completely cool and let's have a look inside. Oh, wow, look at that. How cool does that look? Obviously, when you bake a bread, the outside does go brown. That's the nature of bread, but the inside is still absolutely pink and amazing. In fact, I think I'm going to have a piece right now. So here we have it. Now you know how to make your very own Zebra Sandwich Loaf. Kids and adults will love this, smothered in gorgeous chocolate spread. Enjoy. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, then please click the subscribe button below. And if you make it, then please tag me in any photos you can on Instagram. I would love to see your creations. Thank you. Bye.